Yellow. Look how bleached these are. Not bleached, sun bleached, I guess is what you would call it. Jeez, man. I noticed it on the outside. You know, obviously you can see it through the window. So I was like, I need to get these together. So these blinds are from the spare bedroom. And as you can see, the sun just constantly beams right here until, you know, the sun goes down and it goes over the house. So hopefully we can get this together. I think what I'm gonna do is just pretty much give these a bleach bath. I took everything out of the spare bathroom here and I'm gonna try to fit them. I know that they're not gonna fit in the tub, but we're just gonna do the best that we can. And I think what I'm gonna do is just use some Dawn soap, some really warm water, and some bleach. And hopefully we can really get this together. So the only thing I'm really concerned about is I don't know how the heck I'm going to hang them to dry because these are really heavy. So let's get started. All right, so flip these over. And I think I'm gonna let these soak, I don't know if I said that, but for several hours. Let's see, will that work? Maybe twice, huh? Okay, so get that running, and then I'm gonna use some Palmolive and some bleach. All right, get this party started. Now, or no, I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit more. Okay, watch out, buddy. Okay, thank you, baby. I know. I know. Oh, the struggle. This was a total fail. It obviously does not fit. And I broke a couple of them on like the end. I cracked them. So yeah, I definitely see why people don't clean these. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna have to soak that end and then flip it in maybe like an hour. It's not even really soaking anything, just the very, very end. I tried flipping it several ways. It's just a no-go. If I lay it like across like that, it starts bending in the middle and I don't want to snap them. Oh man, I don't know, but this really bothers me. So when I finally got this in the bathtub, I just went ahead and tried to get all of the dirt off of the blinds as best I could. And I was obviously using the water in the tub and just kind of spreading the water mixture along the blinds. And honestly, I just kept thinking to myself, what the heck am I going to do? Like, I don't even know how I'm going to get in between every single one. I did end up doing it because I flipped it several times and kind of cleaned it between each individual blind one by one. But cleaning it wasn't, I mean, it got all the dirt out and everything, but it definitely did not get the bleach stains out. So I was just like, man, what am I gonna do? And as you can see, the water just kept getting dirtier and dirtier all throughout the process. And you'll see it gets even dirtier in the next couple of clips. Look how dirty the water is already. Now imagine if the whole thing was soaking in there, you know? I think what I'm gonna do is just leave this end in there for a little bit, maybe like an hour. See how it's like bending? I just don't want them to snap. And then flip it and kind of wash the other side and try to get in between them the best I can. I think really that's the only thing that I can do, unfortunately. And I did end up doing the first flip here, as you can see, and I just went along and started completing that process. As I said, just trying to get in between each individual blind and kind of just getting that bleach mixture on there to let it sit for a while. And I was hoping and praying that, you know, that was going to maybe lighten up the sun stains the best it could. I mean, I don't really know. I guess I could have like taken this outside, but I still don't know what I would have put it in. I don't have like a pan or anything large enough to let the blind soak in. And I did look up, like I Googled how to take out sun stains out of blinds, and it did say to let it soak in some bleached water, you know, with some soap. So I don't know. I did look to see if like the metal part, the metal frame part that's on the very top that you connect to the actual blind, to see if that could come off. But it definitely, I mean, if it does, I don't know how to do it. So yep, I just continued cleaning it and flipping it over, and I did this several times and let it soak as best I could. All right, so I kind of got them spread open a little bit, and I just went along with the rag and really put a lot of the liquid like on it. So I'm gonna let it sit like this for a little bit, and then I am going to flip it again. But yeah, that's the update. Definitely while I was wiping them down, there was a lot of dirt that was coming off. So it may not get the stains, the sun stain completely off, but they were definitely dirty and needed some cleaning. So I'm still happy with it so far. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna let this sit and then I will come back. You guys, look at this window sill, not seal. I'm gonna get this all nice and cleaned up, as well as the windows. But see, look how bright this is. No wonder why it's stained, huh? So as I was cleaning the window, I actually thought, I was like, okay, what if I use that film, that tint film that, you know, protects, what is it called? Like that privacy film stuff on these windows. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that. What if I do that instead of having the blinds here? Because the biggest thing, I mean, obviously they're dirty and they're, you know, sunburned, but you can really, really see how yellow they are when you're looking at the house from the outside in. And I really hate that. It bothers me so much. So I was thinking maybe I can do that. I mean, I've done that film before in our previous house, and it did work. We had a pretty big window that was connected to the front door. It was one of those stained glass windows, but we removed the stain and covered it with film. So I was thinking maybe I should, that's actually a pretty good idea. But I also wonder if that will eventually peel off with how much this window gets sun, because it literally beats this window, you know, the sun beats on it all day long. And you could see how gross the window was. It was definitely way overdue for a good cleaning. So this is about, I think, the last time that I went in and really scrubbed these blinds as best I could. I did try spreading them out as much as possible. As you saw in the last clip, I took the frame off that keeps, I don't know what that's called, the buggy that keeps the, that's on top of the shower head that keeps the shampoo and, you know, your hygiene stuff. I took that off so that I could spread it out, you know, as much as possible. And I just went in for one last good cleaning, and I was trying to get that bleach water on it so that it could sit a little bit. So I got a little bit more in the water and soaking like kind of the middle part. So I'm gonna let this side sit for a little bit as well. I just went through each one and wiped it down with the rag, but yeah, I think that, look at this water. How gross, bruh. Bruh. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna let this soak, and then this will probably be the last time. I'm gonna probably drain the water and then maybe rinse it really good with the shower head and then let them dry for the rest of the day. So here is the water before I drain it. Pretty dirty. So yeah. So I think what I'm gonna try to do next is get some baking soda maybe and try and brush this with an old toothbrush and see if that will get some of the stain out. And that'll probably be my last attempt to clean these off because, yeah, I really don't know what else to do. But let's try that and see how that works out. This was a complete fail, and by this time, I am like sincerely over it. I feel like I just tried everything, and this is just as light as it's gonna get. I tried making a paste and doing it individually with the vinegar and baking soda. That didn't work. And yeah, I was just running. I was like, I don't really think anything else is gonna work. I mean, I'm not sure. Like I said, the toothbrush, and then I did it with the sponge, and it just was not letting up, and I was making a complete mess. You can't really see here, but the towels underneath were totally, I mean, just like pasty. There was crumbs going everywhere. I was over it. This is the best that it's gonna get. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I am super annoyed. So I took some of the vinegar and baking soda and mixed it and just poured it on there and tried scrubbing it with a a sponge. And yeah, that's the best it's gonna get. So now I gotta wipe all the stuff down. You can't really see, but there's like, see that? It's all over. Oh, you guys, I'm so freaking annoyed. Like, this bothers me so much, but I don't know. I guess it's inevitable. I mean, it's just gonna happen again, so whatever. So the blinds are now back up, and this is what they are looking like. They definitely still have some, you know, sunburn, but I did the best that I could, and I did scrub them again, and it lightened up a little bit, but definitely not perfect. But that's okay. They're clean, the window's clean, so I guess that's all that matters. Leave me a comment below if you have a solution to get that stuff off. I would really appreciate it. And I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.